This is George from DBC Ride Shop, and you're watching this on SanClementeKimes.com.
What sets DBC apart from other ride shops?
You know, I think probably the customer service. I'm the owner, and I spend most of my time on the floor talking to the customers. The reason I do this is because I'm super into the sports. I'm super into skateboarding and into surfing for sure. What makes me happy is taking care of the customers and making sure that they get what they're looking for. I actually started in Hermosa Beach at a place called ET Surfboards, and I started there in 1975, and then moved down here in 1992, and was doing the commute. Decided to open up a surf skate shop like the one I was working at in Hermosa Beach. We opened up in the Costco Plaza in San Juan Capistrano, and we were there for 11 years, and they doubled the lease. So we decided that it was time to go. So we did about a year and a half in what we call the surf ghetto on Los Molinos. And then 6 months ago we moved up to San Clemente. And so we're a lot more visible. Haven't really changed the way that we do anything. You know, we're here for anyone that wants to surf, anyone that wants to skateboard and wants to know about their sport. Everyone that works here either surfs really well or skateboards really well, super knowledgeable, and more importantly, super approachable, you know. So there isn't a question that you can't ask and get a good answer at DBC. We have all the top-of-the-line skateboard accessories. Our skateboard background dates back to 1975. I've been selling skateboards since then, and it's always been a main focus of my stores. Like I said, there is nothing that you can't ask us about skateboards that we can't help you with. Whether it's old school, new school, cruiser boards, you know, what type of board to get your little kid, or if you're a pro, hopefully, you know, the Ryan Shecklers of the world and those guys, when they need something, they come to DBC. We've focused a lot on the used surfboards, although we have new surfboards. What we do that's unique to our area is every other month we'll go up and we'll grab surfboards from the Channel Island warehouse. And so what we'll do is we'll get some of the pros' used surfboards that they've turned in. And like this, for example, is a 6'3" Taylor KNOX board made by MERRICK. It was actually, this one was shaped by Al. It's only $395. It obviously was ridden by Taylor, and they're required to turn them in. So what's kind of cool is the ones that they turn in, we go and we get to snatch out of the warehouse and sell them to you. So the cool thing is this is a $395 board. It's in great shape. And like I say, it was shaped by the master. It was shaped by MERRICK. So we always have a good selection of Channel Island boards. This is a Robber, one of Rob Machado's models. This thing's in amazing shape, and it's $425. Used a couple of times. This would be an amazing small wave surfboard, and again in perfect shape. Got one of Taylor's step-up boards here, a 6'6". So any of you guys going to Indonesia, this is the board to get. Again, shaped for Taylor by Al. And this one's only $350. So if you're looking for a board to travel to Indo, this is the one. You know, usually when they're shaping a board for one of the top surfers in the world, those guys know exactly what they want, and there isn't a better shaper than MERRICK. I mean, the equipment, having a really good surfboard makes a lot of difference in your surfing, so that's why we do that. These are Tropical Brazil surfboards, and Avelino Bastos is one of the top shapers in Brazil. He shapes for a lot of the pro surfers in Brazil, and this is called Tropical Brazil, and my friend Breno is one of the guys that imports these. So, and again, unique. It's not something that you would find in any other shop in the San Clemente, Orange County area. ERGO's new. The guys that are involved in that, Chris Markovich, Shea Lopez, it's a company originally out of New Jersey. They the sales rep lives right down the street by 204s, and we've just given them an opportunity. One of the things that I do is I want our store to be different than everyone else's. You know what? It has to have a reason for being here. So anyway, we'd like to give these guys a shot. It's a newer company, and they're involved in surfing and skateboarding as we are. And so we want to give them a shot and see whether or not we can help them launch their brand. Then we have Volcom. They don't really need our help as far as launching their brand. Then we have a company called Ennis that was started by a guy named Matt Hensley, a skateboarder out of Carlsbad. And again, one of the owners lives in San Clemente. It's a friend of mine, and we like to take care of our friends, so that's why Ennis is here. Over here we have Obey, and again, even though Obey is a super cool, very, very strong company, really good friend of ours, lives right up on the hill, one of the owners, and it's a great company, art-driven, and we're really amped on Obey. So definitely a team effort, you know. I'm very fortunate. I've been doing this a long time, and I'm very fortunate in these economic times. It's really good to have people that want to team up with you, and that's where we are right now. We're very fortunate to have that. And so I look after them, they look after us, and then hopefully that works out with the customers, you know. Shoes, we're actually probably the only Vans dealer in San Clemente right now, which amazes me, but those guys are really good to us. So we do Vans, we do Fallen as well, which is Jamie Thomas's company, and so also we sell Aussie Dogs. These are sheepskin boots. If I call them anything other than sheepskin boots or Aussie Dogs, Jimbo gets a little bit bummed at me. But they're great. This is one of their newest ones. It's called the Ethnic. Girls love these things. So if any guys are watching, great Christmas gift. Being on the main street in San Clemente, and we have a lot of walk traffic, we do sell a lot of sunglasses. We're fortunate to be with the boys at Electric and the guys at Hoven as well, and that's where we're focusing right now. Our skate team, we have a couple of guys that have been with us for the last, well, since we opened in 1997. We got a kid named Kendall Cordova, who is an amazing skateboarder, street guy. Also, one of our employees is a kid named Chase Brady for surfing. He does the Pro Junior circuit. We also have a kid named Jeff Lukasik that is riding for us, that is one of the better surfers you're going to find, better amateur surfers in San Clemente. And then we have a little Grom that we're super amped on. His name's Kevin Schultz, freshman at San Clemente High. This kid is amazing. And more importantly, just these guys, not only are they great surfers and great skateboarders, but they're great people too, you know, and we're pretty happy to have them as part of our family.